Hello, this is Nikki and I'm back with a message from Spirit to help you on your journey back to unconditional love. And I've mentioned before that the billboards at my train station always have messages on them. And today's message, the billboard changed, and so I knew that there was going to be a message on it. So in the top corner, I don't know whether you can see, but basically right in the top corner, the numbers that are there are 2, 7 and 2. You can't really see it because the photo is too blurry. But it says 2, 7 and 2, so it's got, so which come to the number 11. And then on here, there are so many signs. It's just amazing. So the first thing is that all of the colour is blue predominantly. And in the left-hand side, it says, release the potential. Okay, so, or realize, that's it, realize the potential. And what's significant about this is that, first of all, there's a cork, and on the cork it has a map on it, and it has a map of the world. And so the point about that is, if you have followed any of Abraham and Esther Hicks, they have a notion of you have to be, I think they say, be the cork, and just when you know you're the cork bobbing on top of the water. And so you're not really affected by storms, you're not really affected by the current of the water or what happens, because actually you're floating on top of it. And whatever goes, you always know that because you're the cork and you're always floating on top, that everything will always be all right. You're never going to sink because you're the cork, you're right on top. And so that's why this message is so significant, because you'll see in the top of it, then the plane is rising up in the air. So it's like, what's the word? Taking off. And then in the top right hand corner, you have the air control, pilot control, whatever you call it, unit thing, which looks a bit like a lighthouse here, right, in that top corner there. So what that means to me is that straight away, it's that the lighthouse is guiding us to our takeoff, basically. It's guiding us to our bliss, and the actual poster even says bliss on it. So it has 2 passes, 500 airport lounges, and bliss. So basically what this speaks of is saying that, and the guidance that I'm getting is that you have to be the bobbing cork on the top of the ocean, and let the guidance follow you. Let your inner guides and people that you resonate with who guide you to your journey, on your journey back home, for your own takeoff, basically. Take off, and what I mean by that is taking off into bliss, your own bliss, right? So the twin flame journey sets you off really into your own bliss, and it's like a launch pad for you to really discover your own journey, your own bliss, your own bobbing cork, if you like. And at the end of that, then follow the guidance, and your bliss will be with your divine partner. Because also, obviously, this is symbolic, not only because the bobbing cork, not only because it's saying realize the potential, it's got bliss on it, but then it also has the 2 glasses there, right? So it also is indicative of union. So it's indicative of traveling around the world together, traveling around the world in unity, and the world is your oyster, right? As long as you are that bobbing cork on top of the ocean, and you keep in your heart and keep light and keep bright, then literally the world is your oyster. You can go anywhere you want. You can do anything you want with your life. So just keep following your heart, and remember, right in the top right hand corner of this is the number 11. So again, we are being guided every single step of the way. Interestingly, the stem of the glasses have both the light and the dark, and they even look like the yin and yang sign. So, you know, all the way through this, I just see more signs and more signs and more signs, actually, as I'm looking at it. But the essence of it is literally, you are the bobbing cork. You are in control of how your bobbing cork reacts to your situations. So be the bobbing cork on top of the ocean. Live in your heart space. And know that the world is literally your oyster, and you're being guided by your inner guidance to be back with your one divine love. So you can take off together. Okay, well, I hope that helps. That's certainly the guidance that I'm getting through this poster. And it's time for us to realize our potential. So, okay, I hope that helps. I would love for you and your divine partner to join the crystal grid, because the more light and the more love that we can send to each other and send out to the world really means that we are lifting everyone on the planet and we're floating everyone's cork. Okay, hope that helps. Take care. Bye.